I thought you were a strong, independent woman.
Because I am a strong, independent woman doesn't
Ugh.
mean that I want to be that. I miss having a kind of companionship and partnership.
Partner is 50-50, which is the
Demon.
problem in everything.
Do a lot of things. But tonight, I just want to eat these egg rolls, and I pulled out my Asian wing sauce that's really delicious, and can't open it. Can't open it. I even got like the thing, the grippy. I can't open it. I'm a strong, independent woman, but I need a man to open this jar.
No women are truly independent. There's always men helping them. Always.
But you know what's funny? How they mention I'm a strong, independent woman. Imagine a guy saying I'm a strong, independent guy. We will look at him and say, man, you sound stupid. But for some reason, they say these things, these witches, and there's no pushback, huh?
Always. What up, guys? Welcome to the Just Curly Things YouTube channel, and welcome to my reaction series. Before I start, don't forget, subscribe, like the video, and get yourself a Women Shouldn't Vote t-shirt. Refuse to adapt to what men want. So let's watch this video.
Why is it that the more successful I've become, the less that men seem to want to date me? For those of you who are further along in your careers,
You want to date them less. You're projecting. A lot
Yeah,
of
your
times
projection.
women
Yeah,
project the
I was about to say it's all projection. It's all projection. The higher she gets into the scale, the less you want to date.
things onto men that they are. Like, I think that women are more sexual than men, and women just project.
really curious to hear what your experience has been with this, so wanted to share mine. I always get told that I am too intimidating. Just
You cannot make this stuff up,
because
bro.
I am
You cannot make this stuff up. Intimidating. Why are you intimidating?
a strong, independent woman doesn't mean that I want to be that in every single category of my life. Because I'll tell you, I'm exhausted and I
Chaos.
would really love to have some help sometimes. And I miss having a kind of companionship and partnership. And I want to still be able to have my hobbies. I want my partner to have their hobbies,
Partner,
right?
man.
Or
There you
future
go,
partner,
yeah.
because I'm single.
Partner is
Partner.
50-50, which is the problem in everything. You'll notice feminist language is so common today. Egalitarianism, really.
On first dates, I try really hard to not talk too much about my job. I really want to get to know the other person, what they care about, things that they like to do,
What do you guys think her problem is? Let me know in the comments.
enjoy their presence and have
What is
a
her
good time.
problem?
I'm not
The
here
problem,
to
she's
be
too much in herself. She thinks she's way too much of herself. Even some of the way she's talking, like, I'm a strong, independent woman, but I need some companionship, but I need some help. Like, it's just chaos. And it's chaos right from the start. But she know how to cope it. You cannot see it.
you know, like it's like some kind of interview or something like that. And so I actually try not to answer too many questions about my job. Like I just kind of try to quickly, oh yeah, this is what I do, and then like try to move on, you know? I've actually had an amazing dating experience so far in New York. I've been here for almost a year now. I also think that it's not necessarily
How is it amazing if
a bad thing.
And there we go. I have an amazing experience dating here in New York in a year. She give me the vibe that she slides some women in too. Bro, you cannot take this for seriously.
To have this automatic filter, I've come to embrace it. It's just kind of interesting because I noticed that
yeah, it's probably not your job. Men just don't care. It's like a shoe collection. Like if a guy tells you he has a shoe collection, do you care?
people make a lot of comments, or they kind of put me on some kind of pedestal, or they just make these observations. It's hard to pinpoint exactly, but I'm curious if anyone else, especially career women, if you've had this experience before.
What does she do? What do you guys think she does? It's got to be tech. King, what do you think she does for a living? Human resources.
I try really hard to just not talk
What do you think her red flag is? You think the guys are out
She-
of the league?
about what I do
keep
for work.
talking
I
about
would
it.
say from my experience, this is gender specific, and I've only noticed this with men. As a
Mhm.
bisexual woman, I haven't had this
There we go. What did I
experience.
tell you? What did I tell you? Bisexual woman. What did I tell you? She gave me that vibe.
When dating women, or
Oh, bisexual is a red flag. You know what's funny? It's a red flag, but women, I think a lot of times women say they're bi to appeal to men. Yeah, I know.
non-binary individuals.
Oh
you
my
definitely
god.
have some men out there that
She's a
put
demon,
women
that's what
on
she
a
is, man.
pedestal, especially ones
A
that they
fox.
think are super pretty. But then from the other side, you also have to think about how you come off to other people, and maybe some of the things that you say that you're not aware of that makes men in particular think, well, she doesn't really value who I am. And in some ways, men catch a vibe just like women do. Although it's different, certain things that you say,
Yeah, it's probably.
men are listening and qualifying. And so if you were to say something like most strong, independent women do, that you don't even know because you say it to your girlfriends all the time and they don't have a problem with it and they actually hype you up over it, like, yes, babe, go get it, you're a boss. If you say those types of things to a man and he doesn't know you, then that's most likely going to be a red flag. And I can't even say that it's really the higher that you get in your career because you have women that don't really make a lot of money out here acting like they're the prize,
Yeah, it
they're the
doesn't.
princess,
It's not.
they're at the top of the food chain. Again,
That's
everyone
crazy,
should
man.
be treated with a certain level of common decency and respect. But today's women in modern society, not all of them, but there's a good majority that don't even have anything and try to treat men like garbage.
How'd you say
you should treat people with
homosexual,
respect anyway,
in
regardless
the
of your
open?
rich or
It's
Yeah, I saw this clip where a guy, he was a UPS worker, and he asked out another UPS worker, and she's like, "You can't afford me." He's like, "We have the same job." What do you mean?
But come on, where's the self-awareness at? Modern women logic.
I am a strong, independent woman. Okay, I have learned to live on my own.
No women are truly independent. There's always men
And you know how
helping them.
because you live for your own, so we have to give you a high five, and you do your things alone. We have to give you a high five. That means you're just a simple adult. You are a simple adult doing adult things. We're not impressed.
Always, 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 always.
Myself.
Women, I would rather die than work in an all-female company. Would literally rather die.
Do a lot of things. If I can't do it, I can figure out a way to make it happen. But tonight, I just want to eat these egg rolls that I just got done in the air fryer, and I pulled out my Asian wing sauce that's really delicious with the egg rolls, and can't open it. Can't open it. I even got like the thing, the grippy. I can't open it. I'm a strong, independent
Really,
woman,
man?
but I need a man to open this jar so I can have my egg rolls.
They made me hold my own count.
I thought you were a strong, independent woman.
This towel is heavy.
Yeah, I get so irritated when the song come on because yeah, I know what it means now, Whitney. I know exactly what it means.
Yeah, and that's the thing. There's an entire generation of women that
Music, man, our music is trash too, man. It just has gotten to our subconscious. No to trash music.
are in jobs that they don't like, working with people that they're not even particularly close with, chasing a bag they'll never get. You know, it's interesting because a lot of people will say, "Pearl, oh, it worked out for you," whatever. Like, you guys know the stuff they throw at me. You know what the number one employer of women is? You know what the number one job that was let go during COVID? Retail. The average woman is working in human resources, maybe tech, maybe a project manager,
Customer service.
maybe retail, maybe a waitress, maybe a server, bartender.
Mhm.
Most women have average jobs. They don't really get to do much that they're passionate about. And if they have any social media following, they're not monetizing. Most women, life results are terrible. Terrible. They're in debt. They're in a shit ton of debt from college. And they might get married. Most of them will divorce. Or they'll die alone. And there's all these men and pandering men that have made so much money off of there's been so many pandering men that have made so much money off of us over the years, like Steve Harvey, and really they've just lied to us. They've lied to us for a lifetime, and this woman is figuring that out.
Now that means she had bills, Webby. She had bills. Like, ain't no way you had me singing this at the top of my lungs, conditioning me for this lifestyle.
She got it.
Like, drop the I in. I'm out. Because I'm trying to be dependent, okay? Even a touch of codependent. Like, do whatever you need to come in, make my life easier, take care.
Yeah, okay, but do you see that's where
Mhm.
she's going wrong, her mindset.
It's a
because
mindset.
He's got to take care of
See that's the problem. Right? It's like men are like disposable. They're not even real for some of these females, man.
her instead of her bringing something to him. And it's a selfish mindset. And when people talk, their intentions kind of come up. You know, it wasn't like women had these easy lives at home for most of history. Life was hard. You had to work.
That's crazy. You're gonna leave the link in the description down below for the original video. But some of these videos, man, are crazy, man. Crazy. It's just the fact that this kind of message is just incorporated in every aspect on our life. You cannot watch a movie without seeing this message. You cannot listen to music without this message. You cannot unsee it. That's crazy, man. When you take the red pill, you cannot unsee this stuff. And we're going back. We're going to come back, and this thing is gonna come at us harder than before. And we should just do our job, our diligence, to make sure we can just support a little bit. I'll see you in the next one.